Welcome back to Rune Aett. Aetts mean family or clan. So if we were saying Aetts, that's the Germanic tribe, or Aetts for the Scandinavian family tribe. So to survive, you lived in a clan house, family, and that's the same with the runes. So the runes belong to a family as well. And so we're going to do a reading looking at the master spread tonight. So, again, using the elder runes, the Aetts, 24 runes in this Germanic set. So, I would like to know what is in the distant past. In the distant past, we had on Zeus, this is Odin's rune. This is the rune about communication. Okay. What is in the recent past? Oh, just one rune, please. Oh, one rune, please. We have movement. This is radio. This is all about physical movement. Okay. Now let's go to the present. What's going on in the present, please? In the present, we find Fehu, which is the money rune. Okay, so you can tell the difference. There's two F-looking runes here, and I want to make sure that you know the difference. The feathered piece of the F pointing down, that's the communication or Odin's rune, and that's going up. Riches go up, right? Or at least we hope. That's this rune, okay? Because if you're not careful, you'll put them in the wrong bucket, and I've done that. Okay, so let's look at the near future. What's going on? In the near future, we have Tiwaz, which is more of the warrior rune. This is the sword rune. This is all about good orderly direction. Okay, you see things clearly. Okay, let's go out a little further. What's going on? Oh, we have Brokana. This is the birch rune. This is the feminine rune. This is all about fertility, motherly love, growth. Okay. So using communication, there's going to be a movement of change. There's going to be a fiscal uptick if we use good orderly direction and make sure that when we have that we're using motherly love. So what's the overall theme for the message tonight? Oh, two runes. We just need one, please. We have Kinos. This one comes up a lot. This is really learning and education. This is the torch. Okay, so what is it that you need help with? Finding solutions and forgiveness for. Using your skills. Maybe it's overcoming a misunderstanding. Let's look at potential blockages for this. What are the potential blockages? Okay, we have Gibo. This is the giving and receiving rune. This is where my Germanic grandmother was really all about hospitality. Because they had a saying, if you didn't give and show others kindness and show hospitality, that could lead to poverty. So, in tribal times, right, everybody pitched in together to survive as a community, as a group. And that kind of goes against the grain in today's society, right, where we hoard, we don't share. Okay, let's go with what the guides are saying. So what are the elders saying about this message? The elders are saying, use your power wisely, have courage in conquest. Okay. Don't be the bison, over exaggerating yourself, because you could risk failure. Have freedom, have passions, but use things, resources correctly. Okay. What's the past theme? What was going on in the past? Okay, this is Ewas. This is the horse rune. So this is all about boundaries, freedom, again, right? And really thinking with your heart, not just your mind. So this was about friendship, loyalty, trust, devotion. Okay. Now let's look at what the future theme is going to be. The future theme is Thor's rune. Thor's is the hammer. You're going to break out of stagnation, apply strategy and calculations. Okay, so let's look at this as a whole. Okay, so here's past, here's present, or future, here's present. Okay, so the theme right now is using your knowledge and your skills to increase your wealth. There's a misunderstanding, take care of it right now. But seek solutions in order to maintain that. In the past, the theme was thinking with your mind, thinking with your heart, not just your mind. And that involved communication. And if you blamed others for your situation, they would move. And back in societal times and travel times, that was not good to be left on your own. Okay, so you want to get help. You want to share equally, male and female energies, showing hospitality, being generous. Okay, giving and receiving. What the future holds is, hey, break out of stagnation. Okay, we're soon going to enter the new numerology cycle of 1 in February, around the 17th, I believe, is when that all starts kicking off. So we're going to break out of old patterns, stagnation that's holding us back. We're going to get good orderly direction about things. We're going to get clarity. We're going to still approach things with motherly love, but we're going to use our power to have conquests, courage to use it. Just not overestimating ourselves and our skills so that we risk failure. So then the money thing is a problem. But yes, using things wisely. Know when to break things out of stagnation, but still showing others motherly love and having good orderly direction with it. So you can change things up, but sometimes you may not be able to take everybody with you on your journey, but you can still show them love and compassion just the same. Okay, so let's look at the clans, right? Going back to our clan house. Viking era. Okay, so all the runes live in a clan too. We all have families. Runes have families. So we have the physical Aett. This is all about the practical and earthly matters. Then we have the emotional mental Aett. This is one that you can't really reverse. You have to grow through it. So when those runes come up, you can't just take them off the board and say, no, redo, or I don't have to focus on that. No, you really do have to focus on those runes because you'll either backtrack or move forward. And this white strip will indicate the spiritual Aett. This is all about connection, creativity, regeneration. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is put the runes into their family set. And then I'll get more specific here and make sure that they're in their correct order once I kind of get them placed on the board. Wow, wow, wow. We have a ringer dinger. Doo-doo-doo. This is all about physical playing, y'all. They are not playing at all. We have rune 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a huge divine message. Okay? Not even playing. There's no real emotional, mental work that we have to do right now. But we do have some spiritual concepts, again, 3 in a row. So we've got some major message going on. Okay. Using your assets in a calculated way. Don't overabuse your power. You might have to break out of stagnation or break the rules if things aren't going well. Use a strategy, calculate that, communicate what you're doing with your loved ones and your family. Don't be the nag about things. You could be left, separate from. No one needs to hear the crap that you're dealing with. You are your own person, and how you live in your life, that's on you. Can't blame the past anymore. You're an adult, so grow up. Quit being a child about it. Get help if you need it. But move. Learn the lessons that you need to learn. Find solutions. Seek forgiveness. Be able to move on so that you can give and receive equally. One isn't powerful over the other one. You both have assets in the relationship. Where are you going with it? Show generosity and kindness. Prosperity will come back to you. Seek good, orderly direction. Get clarity on things. Exhibit motherly love to others. You don't have to be about things. And think about things from the heart, not always the logical mind. Establish some boundaries, seek freedom. But develop some friendships and some loyalty. Develop trust here. Okay? So that is the message. We're really focusing on this physical plane. It's a new year, right? This clan is very important. We need to get our affairs in order so that we can get into the spiritual numerology year soon. Okay, so wrap this up here so you can get down here. Is there anything in this rune set that does not belong if I was using the Scandinavian Viking era runes, which are called the younger rune set? The younger is actually the oldest rune set. So there are 8 runes that do not apply out of the elders in the younger set. The younger only has 16. So we would pull out 8 runes out of the elder set to have a somewhat replica of the younger. Now the symbols may change a little bit. They may look a little different depending on the culture. But the messages are pretty similar. Okay, so let us look at that. We would not have Gibel. We would not have thinking with our heart rather than the logic. That still is a huge run. Use your wealth and your power, break out of stagnation, make sure you're communicating things, get movement, make change, learn the lessons that you need to learn, find solutions, seek forgiveness, get good orderly direction, and always remember motherly, brotherly love, right? So that's the message I have for you tonight. Thanks for popping in, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.